Today on Sports According to Neil, we're into the knockout rounds of Euro 2012. I didn't do so hot in the group stage, so we'll see if I can pick it up, and we'll see who advances to the semifinals. Now that we're out of the group stage of Euro 2012, it's now to the nitty-gritty. No second chances now. The Czech Republic will take on Portugal. Germany and Greece, which will be an interesting one. Spain, France, and of course, good old England versus Italy. All the matchups are being broken down right now on Sports According to Neil. Hello and welcome to Sports According to Neil. I'm Neil Rosan, and today I have Euro 2012 knockout predictions. Well, first round of the knockout round. And if you haven't been watching yet, the tournament has been a doozy. Action resumes tomorrow. But it's been an overall great tournament. Controversy with the Ukraine Phantom goal yesterday. All the other stuff, all the action. It's been great. Upsets. Just awesome tournament so far. Unless you're me. I've gone 14-10 with my picks, and my favorite team, the Netherlands, went crashing out of the tournament, who I predicted to go to the finals. I'm so smart. But hey, I'm a good sport. I can joke about it. What's the difference between a glass of water and the Netherlands? The water stays in the cup. What's the difference between a lowercase I and the Netherlands? The lowercase I has a point. Oh, they get me every time, but I'm feeling it. Yeah. Wait 2 years and to see a competitive game from them, and I can't watch a victory. It's sad, but without any more of this Netherlands talk and just caring about me, on to the predictions, where in the first matchup tomorrow, we have the Czech Republic taking on Portugal. Czech won Group A, and they forced 4 goals but allowed 5. They had that terrible game to Russia to start it off, but then looked good in their matches against Poland and Greece. They won both of those matches, and they lost one, so a 2-0-1 record. And they're taking on mighty Portugal, who also have a 2-0-1 record, but they were able to force 5 goals, have a +1 goal differential, and they played way harder teams. Portugal with Cristiano Ronaldo, who's starting to come around. That's good for them. His 2 goals against the Netherlands were key. Now that he's starting to show up, there's nothing that I can do to not pick Portugal. Czech Republic has been a great story. They weren't predicted to get so far, and they've really done some good stuff. But Peter Cech isn't going to quite be enough. They need some offensive firepower, which the Czechs just don't have. So I have Portugal 3 over the Czech Republic 1. Now on to the next game, which is going to be a doozy. Germany versus Greece. This is going to be murder. Germany, 3-0 in the group of death. They scored so many goals. They looked so efficient. They have Schweinsteiger, Gomez. Everyone's just coming together. They're looking like the championship team. And they're going against a Greece team who is 1-1-1. They have 4 points. They only scored 3 goals, though. You can't score 3 goals in 3 games, so a goal a game. You can't expect a goal a game and to beat Germany. The defense is solid. Neuer and goal has been amazing. The Germans just look like a good team. They're kind of limping into this because it was 3-2 against Denmark, but they're still a great team. And Greece, some of their players just don't look to be there. Sampras, who plays for Celtic, just doesn't look like he's there. I'm going to have to give this one to Germany easy, a 4-0 win, and they'll be on to the semifinals. Now we have Spain and France in the third game of the knockout rounds, and this one's going to be a good one. Spain, great team. Fernando Torres starting to kind of heat up, which is good for him. Good for Spain as well. Iniesta, just all the great Spanish players that you know and love, they're just heating up. But the problem is that they were heating up right until that last game. Their last game, they kind of limped into it. That might be a tale of signs to come. sign of tales to come, whatever, and they were 2-1-0. They only tied against Italy, which is pretty good since Italy has been a dark horse this year. And 6 goals. They've been impressive scoring. So, they look like a really solid team. France, on the other hand, also looks solid, but at the same time, I just can't get behind the French. Ribéry and Nazari, they're really good, but the 1-1-1 record with the 3 goals, the 3 goals, just not enough to beat a Spain who have a lot of offensive firepower. This one's going to go to extra time because both teams are kind of not peaking at the right time, but I see Spain 2-1 in a 120-minute match. It'll be a great match, and Spain will be on to the semis again. And last but not least, maybe my favorite match, which will be so far this tournament, is going to be England versus Italy. The good old English Bulldog spirit pulled through with a 2-1-0 record. 5 goals. Wayne Rooney came in and scored a goal in the last game. Everything seems to be going right for them. But, of course, isn't that what England always does? A pretty good group stage, and then you get to the knockout rounds, and it kind of disappears. But I think the delay of Wayne Rooney coming in 2 games later, who has not been a great player on the international stage, I think that he's going to be able to heat up at the right time now. This next game, he'll just keep building, and it's going to be a good one. But the thing is that they're taking on Italy. And Italy, with Mario Balotelli and all those Juventus players, they're just solid. They're a solid team, and once again, they're kind of heating up. They're really a dark horse. With their 1-2-0 record, you really got to stand behind that. But the thing is that wasn't against some of the greatest opponents. I will say Croatia and Spain, really good. But they got 2 draws in that, and they're only able to beat Ireland. Now, I would almost consider England on the level of Croatia, well, past the level of Croatia, not quite high enough for Spain. So if they could just draw them, and that it's not going to do it for Italy. But I do see this going to shootouts. I see England scoring 1 and Italy scoring 1. And then it's going to go to penalties, and with 2 great keepers, with Joe Hart and the Italian goalie, it's going to be really close, and I see England slotting through 5 of their penalties, and Italy only putting past 4, which means England into the next round. Well, thanks for watching. That's all for today, but quickly, here is a wrap-up of my picks today. First up, I had Portugal 3 over the Czech Republic 1, 4 for Germany, 0 for Greece, 2 for Spain, 1 for France, 1 for England, 1 for Italy, but England in penalties 5-4. And that'll do it today for Sports According to Neil. Go to sportsaccordingtoneil.blogspot.com for all your Sports According to Neil needs, or follow me on Twitter at NeilAndSports. Be sure to use the hashtag NeilKnowsSports. Thanks for watching.